with D.I.D system. And I've been working through All Parts Are Welcome, a dissociative living journal, which you can find on Amazon or on Etsy at the Phoenix Arise shop. So it's really common knowledge that journaling is one of the best ways to learn to communicate with your system, to get to know your system. I wish I had this when I first was discovering everybody. It would have made things so much easier. So for starters, the author is very detailed, not only on what terms mean, but in like how to use the different sections of the journal. So not confusing. There's like a commonality of this is what I mean when I say this. I'm all about that. It starts off with a message board, which is for sticky notes. So that way there's not endless pages taken up right into each other. You can just use sticky notes back and forth. I loved that idea. Next is system rules area. Several pages given to that. Our rules are really short, so we only needed like a couple lines. The part of the journal that I've been using the most so far is the parts profile. This, it's really well thought out. The creator works with people with dissociative disorders, and it shows. So it starts off with the name of the part, their felt age, things you know about them, their roles in the system, what this part wants me to understand about them. And then there is a blank area. And this has been incredible, where you can use, and it says you can use magazine clippings, whatever we've been drawing, which by the way, this is only since Lil, like I can only draw stick figures. Like a week after Lil emerged, we draw this. Now, there we go. This, like, my whole life, I would have killed to be able to draw anything like that. And it's been really satisfying to see a representation and it be like, oh yeah, so here's Lil, younger, Lil on her age slide. Like, and it's just really satisfying to be like, yes, this is me. A couple have been hard to draw, but a lot of them have just turned out perfect. There's J.A., and that is very J.A. Caleb is very much Caleb as well. So younger and then older on his age slide. So after the parts profile, and I put little, for quick flipping back and forth because that's just how I do, is a system maps section. So we both like verbally mapped it and are then going to be using the other pages to draw our inner world. It's our system. This is the house where we live. And we may also do like pictorial mapping of like little bubbles who's related to. And I really like that there's a lot of blank pages there. We're really excited about filling that in, what things look like for us. Next is the daily tracker section. And this is for tracking anything. There we go. So it has each of the days and then an area for whatever it is you're tracking, whether you're tracking an objective or a symptom, something that you've noticed. There's a whole different section, however, for triggers. And this, I think, would have been incredibly helpful because it took me a while to figure out what was causing triggers. And once I did, it was a lot easier to know how to cope with or combat specific triggers. So in the trigger tracker section, it has your symptom, the day and time, and what you think may have been the trigger, but you know, a lot of times we're not sure. And then what might help next time. Oh my gosh, just that alone would have been so helpful for me. And I think it'll be helpful for a lot of new systems trying to figure out what's going on. And then the final section is the for the body section. They have both a medications list, so you know your medication, your dose, your day, and your time. But what I think is every bit as important is the section that says how the medications are helping. Because I know some alters will not, like if they're like, this doesn't help us, or why are we taking this, they're not going to take it. So for the alters to be able to look in and see why you're taking that medication, I think is invaluable. And then just finally ends with free writing. So I just want to share this with you guys because I've been super excited spending a lot of time with it. So anyway, I'll try and put a link in the video. And if you guys use a journal, let me know in the comments if it's a system that you've developed or if you've bought a journal and how you're liking it. Catch you later.